Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. 3 in a row, 3 days in a row, 3 vids. I'm back on the grind, baby. Drop a like, drop a subscribe. This is a serious topic. I've never done a video like this.
You could see all this commotion and all this smoke.
I'm gonna be reacting to intense footage of kamikaze attacks during World War II. Now, I know a lot of you guys that are gonna be watching this probably don't know me. The title says Navy veteran reacts to blah, 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 World War II, and you're gonna think, whoa, you're not a Navy veteran. I get this all the time. You're not, what do you mean? You're young, you're in your 20s. How, if you honestly are gonna type that comment or think that, leave my channel right now. X out, go to the top, click X. I'll see you later, bud. I'm dying. No, but I came across this footage, and we've never done anything like this on this channel. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this. But I think there's a lot of stuff we can learn. It's important to look at your past to help you with the future, right? That's what people say that try to get history degrees anyways, to make it sound relevant. History degree, just kidding. I love history. I think it's pretty cool. So we're gonna be checking this out. Also, fun fact, if you guys do not know, in Navy boot camp and in the military, in the Navy, when you try to make rank and advance ranks, you have to know a little bit about naval history. You have to know your naval history. So, you know, let's get into this video. We're gonna talk a lot about this. Drop a like, drop a subscribe.
April 6th dawns quiet in the waters off Okinawa. The calm did not comfort Ensign Doug Aitken.
Man, now, I had to break this video up into a couple parts because it's from the Smithsonian channel. I'm trying not to get a copy strike. But as you guys can see here, this first frame, they're in Okinawa. Now, why am I gonna talk about this stuff? What do I know? Well, not only was I stationed in Japan, I was on an aircraft carrier, worked on the flight deck, was trained for shipboard firefighting for general quarters. I think there's a lot of information that I can talk about and elaborate more. So this first clip right there in Oki, off the coast of Oki, and they're cutting their hair, looking good. Now you can't really do this anymore. The ship's barber is inside the skin of the ship. There's a ship's barber near the ship's store. But yes, guys, I was stationed in Atsugi, Japan, and we're going to be talking a lot more about Atsugi, Japan, and my experience and what that means. But let's continue here with the footy.
On the nearby islands, the Japanese had been gathering every usable plane and pilot remaining in their arsenal. They call this mission Kikusui, or floating chrysanthemum.
The kamikaze pilots. If you guys do not know, the base that I was stationed on in Atsugi is where, once Japan lost this war, it's where the rest of the pilots, a lot of them took their life with the sword. They took their own life on the base that I was stationed on. A lot of reports of it being haunted. You guys could see why. If you haven't seen my videos, check out my Untold Sea Story playlist. I've had some interesting stories on that base with paranormal activity. I'll just leave it at that.
They begin a kamikaze spree that dwarfs anything before or since. Next 2 days, over 350 enemy planes wreak absolute havoc. Dude,
I can't even imagine. Now, I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to scare you guys and dissuade you from joining the military. This is not something, I never felt at danger my whole time in the Navy, all my 5 years, besides one moment when I was in the Persian Gulf, in the Straits of Hormuz, and again, Untold Sea Story playlist if you haven't seen that video. But it's not something you think about, being attacked, especially the way that it happened back then. The weapons that we have you heard the Sea Whiz? We have lasers. I wouldn't be surprised if we shoot dolphins in the air and intercept them, and they hump them to death now. But seriously, I've never really felt at danger at all. I did a 9-month combat deployment to the Persian Gulf, and then I did a 3-month deployment, and then another 3-month deployment all over Southeast Asia, Australia, China, Hong Kong, Korea, near North Korea even, and I never felt at danger. It's just like when you guys go drive your car on the road, what is it, like a 1 in 5,000 chance that you can perish, that you can die while driving? 1 in 5,000? Nobody actually thinks of that number. You know, you're in control, you're driving your car, you're the best driver in the world, dude. You're a NASCAR level driver. You guys are so skilled. Everyone is what they think. But don't let this dissuade you. The US Navy, most powerful Navy in the world. And I was just on a submarine base. We have a lot of submarines with us in our battle group that they can take out countries, nations like that. They got our backs, dude. They got the fleet's back.
And all of a sudden, general quarters, all hands man your battle stations.
GQ!
First of all, power went out.
Fire!
So we opened the doors and we could see all this commotion and all this smoke.
That's my territory. Flight deck, fighting the flight deck fires, general quarters. Now normally if you are a squadron, like what I was, and you work up on the flight deck, and your squadron, there's not much that we do during general quarters. But if there is a flight deck fire, like in this instance, we are trained on how to fight fires. Most sailors are also firefighters. We learn some firefighting techniques in boot camp. You learn how to don your SCBA, your self-contained breathing apparatus. You learn how to relieve the nozzleman, how to man the hose, stuff like that. And then once you get out onto the ship, we learn how to man the AFFF stations. AFFF is the agent that we use to put out aircraft fires and shipboard stuff. So we are also trained on flight deck firefighting. And I just don't know how I would react. You know, these guys, they're running around putting out fires on the flight deck with freaking jets. They didn't have the defense that we do now to shoot aircraft out of the sky that easy. They were shooting down some aircraft, but a lot of them made it.
Attacks of the entire Pacific campaign. They sink 26 ships.
A lot of Japanese aircraft made contact with these ships. And I'm just thinking like, wow, I would be leaving a trail of brown. As I'm running, there'd be a trail of brown following me, dude. I would be so scared. These guys are incredible. So yes, you do learn some shipboard firefighting, and general quarters. It is very hard to sink a Navy ship though, especially a carrier. We have watertight compartments. I don't really know much. I wasn't a damage controlman. I don't know much how to set, circle zebra, dog zebra, all that stuff. I do know though that we can be pretty severely damaged and still stay afloat as long as we close certain hatches. It is very, very tough to take out a modern day carrier nowadays. So like I said, not fear mongering. If anything, that should make you feel secure. Like we're the beasts in the ocean. They're scared of us.
Japan intentionally crashes 1,900 planes in suicide dives around Okinawa.
1,900.
The most intense kamikaze attacks of the entire Pacific campaign. The Japanese consider it noble sacrifice. The Americans consider it inhumane warfare.
Jeez, man. 1,900 planes. Also interesting what they say is that the Japanese considered what they were doing noble sacrifice. And us Americans, we considered it, inhumane. And that's just being a product of your environment. Not to say one is, obviously looking back at it, you can kind of take we can take the moral high ground and say, yes, like that's extremely inhumane. But the Japanese are doing it thinking, it's a noble thing. I'm trying to be careful with my words here. But it's just you're a product of your environment. That's all I'm going to say. You're a product of your environment. There's nothing much you can do.
Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I forgot to record an outro because someone called my phone as I was finishing up the video. And I forgot to turn the camera back on. Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Navy veteran reacts to this old school footy. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely drop a like, drop a subscribe, and let me know in the comments below. If you want to help I cannot speak any English. If you want to help support the channel more, check out my Patreon in the description, and follow my clothing brand for our new merch releasing soon at Good Sailor Brand. See you guys very soon. Brand new videos almost every day. We are on the grind. 3 videos in a row. Can I make it 4 videos in a row? Tomorrow, daily vid grind. You'll love to see it. And 10 more seconds until this video hits 10 minutes and I can throw on 20 ads. Just kidding, I only throw on 2 ads, bro. Your boy's got to make a little money though, man. I got a wife and kid, okay? Goodbye. See you.